Okay, so one of the oldest challenges I ever did on this channel was the MP5 area only challenge on Transit. Basically, once you enter the diner building, you have to stay in it and can't leave, and you're only allowed the MP5 and Galvanuckles. And it's actually a community leaderboard on ZWR, but I'm not really going to care to submit these games to ZWR just because I really don't care. I'm not actually going for the world record. But in my older videos that I made on this, the highest round I ever made it to was only 11. And I was really hoping I've improved as zombies in the last few years and can get past round 11, especially since the Galvas don't even stop one-hitting until 14. So I'm honestly not sure how I ended up dying on only round 11. Also, before this game, I went into a couple games and was able to get myself the perma jug perma perk. Basically, if you didn't know, if you go down, I think below round 3 in 3 games in a row, you get perma jug. I think it pretty much just makes you a 4-hit, and then if you go down at round 15 or above, it takes it away. The game got off to an interesting start with me going to the bus, then remembering Quick Revive is a useful perk and I should probably go back in there and buy it, so I turbined the door back open, went in to go buy it, and then immediately took the bus straight to the diner. And like I said, I wasn't going to care to submit these to ZWR, and on ZWR it requires you to find this part in either the first area or this area. You're not allowed to go look for it in the other areas. Luckily I got it here. If it wasn't there, I would have just gone and found it somewhere else because I don't care to submit these, but it's nice to get it nice and early. So now I have the part and I just need to get the MP5 and then save up to get Galvas, and I'm fully set up for the challenge. And then at the end of the round, I decided to build the part onto the roof to actually open up the Galvanuckles area. And this is just off topic, just a little rambling here, but as this is being uploaded, it's actually my birthday, the 22nd, and I'm 18 now. It's kind of crazy. I started this channel when I was 13, posting unedited, random clips of me playing Fortnite, and now I'm 18 and I have 2.4 thousand subscribers, and majority of them were gained in the last year. As well, it's also almost been a full year since my first ever big challenge video that got 13,000 views. And it's also what made me go from posting completely random videos to mainly just zombies videos, and has led to some of my best moments in zombies ever, like getting to around 1,000 on Knocked. You know, getting around 50 on Bus Depot, because I definitely did that, right guys? You all remember that. I would never die on Bus Depot. I got to 50, and I definitely would not have died on 49 and then completely, like, quit the map for months. Because that wouldn't happen. That would never happen. But all jokes and Bus Depot trauma aside, it's crazy to look back at some of those older videos and see how different my videos are now. Like in both of those old MP5 area videos, I didn't talk once. It was just some text on the screen every now and then, or just completely unedited gameplay. I remember actually like being surprised when a lot of those videos didn't do well, because I thought they were like insanely good. And now looking back at them, I'm like, wow, why did I even post this? I literally don't talk in 99% of those older videos. I just put some text on the screen and just completely unedited gameplay. And it's also like kind of funny, I'm just now realizing this while editing, one of these MP5 area only videos was actually my most popular zombies video for a very long time, until I started posting my high round attempt deaths, like 60-second clips, and one of those ended up doing insanely well and is still my most popular video with 29,000 views. And it's literally a 60-second clip of me dying on like round 60 something on Town. I think I posted it like maybe a year and a half ago, and it's still my most popular video by far. But I'm done talking about all that. Let's get into the actual game, where the strategy for these early rounds is pretty much just MP5 anything far away, Galvanuckle anything close. And I mean, these early rounds are really no problem. I literally just stand right here in front and just MP5 literally every zombie, or just Galvanuckle the ones that are super close to me. It's really no problem. The Galva's one hit, the MP5 is really strong, so I pretty much just stand completely still, killing everything that walks up to me. And I'm pretty much able to do that for just all of these early rounds. And also, I still don't know why this happens, but on my plutonium on Black Ops 2, my gunshots like don't have audio for guns unless it's a wonder weapon or the gun's pack-a-punched. Still have no clue why that's like that. It's been like that for a lot of videos now. I don't know how to fix it. I've replaced my plutonium files once and relaunched a game and played it. It still fixed nothing. And also for this challenge, insta-kills and nukes are so clutch. For these rounds, I mean, it just gets through them faster, but for like later on, obviously it'll be insanely clutch because it's really hard to train in this little area, and a nuke just gets an extra horde done without me having to actually shoot anything or take any risks. And now here's the first little thing that I know about this from the older games I did, is you can literally abuse this countertop so easily and make zombies just like climb over it rather than chasing you around. It just makes them the easiest kills in the world with the Galvas, even once they're a 2-hit, because they'll literally sit there and they're in that climbing animation for like a full 15 seconds. So if you stand behind that countertop, like half the zombies will just climb over it, and you can just knife them and kill them very easily. And now I'm at round 10, one off my old PB, and I haven't had any sort of trouble, so I'd say I definitely have improved as a player in the last 2 years, considering I died on round 11 after multiple attempts, and this was actually my first attempt even getting into the diner. I did restart for the parts, I think twice, just because I didn't want to run, but this attempt I was finally done with restarting and was just going to go find them if I had to, but they ended up being right there. And so, like, just to avoid the comments, because I know someone might say it if you've thought about it, yes, I'm pretty sure it's allowed on the ZWR rules, but also I wasn't caring to submit this anyway, but I believe you are allowed to turbine on speed cool and use it if you want. I just didn't really care this game. I don't know, I just wasn't really caring to. I'm pretty sure I did in one of the older videos, but I really just didn't care to. But if you want to do this challenge and actually submit it to ZWR and go for the record or anything, I believe you can like turbine on speed cola and use it, and I guess it is pretty smart to do that just because speed cola would be helpful, but the zombies will probably break the turbine pretty fast. And then on my old PB round 11, I almost actually die or take my first down because I just tried to knife a zombie when I'd been hit so many times. Luckily, I was able to galva that first one and then run back here, or I was definitely dead. And now here's the second trick. If you jump up here, every zombie goes into that climbing animation at like the same time, and you can instantly just headshot the like whole horde of them and just destroy them so quickly. It makes you able to kill like maybe even a full horde of zombies with the MP5 in like 5 seconds. It's like the best strat. I don't know if it's actually the world record strat because I didn't go and watch any gameplay, but that's the strat that I learned from this, is like the best. That and abusing the countertop to get melee kills. And by like round 11 or 12, there were just too many zombies for me to just sit in that corner where the MP5 is, and I was actually kind of having to start moving around the building. But the Galvas still being a one-hit just makes you not really have to train, because even if there's a lot, you can kind of just melee them, and if you hold them 1911, you can melee really fast. So instead of actually like training a lot of them, I would usually just spam melee and go behind the countertop like I said earlier, and the majority of them will just climb over it, and they're basically just free kills from there. And after playing this, I still truly do not understand how I was struggling to get to like round 11 on those older videos, because while the Galvas are still a one-hit, it literally, like, you're not gonna die. If anything gets in your way, you can one-hit melee it out of your way. Like, I must have just not had a brain back then, because this was insanely easy to get to the point of the Galvanuckles becoming a 2-hit. And at 14, they actually do become a 2-hit, so I really have to start, like, being smart with it, and I kind of just started doing the thing where you climb up here and they all follow you, except there were kind of too many, so there was, like, a lot of stragglers that started climbing up at a different time than all the other ones, so I couldn't drop down, because it doesn't let you drop down when they're climbing up, like, super well, so I had to drop back down. Luckily, once I dropped back down, there weren't many left, so I was kind of able to just run around here and get past all of them and just MP5 the rest of the round and get through 14 and go on to 15. And like 10 seconds into round 15, I messed up horribly, letting a zombie on my left get way too close to me and block me in this corner and take it down. And this down is pretty much worst case scenario. I downed super early in the round, so I can't even get a bunch of extra kills with Mustang and Sally's. Also, if you remember correctly from the beginning of the video, I said, if you die on 15 or above, you lose perma-jug. So if I downed on 14, that sucks, but at least I have perma-jug. I died on the earliest possible round where you still lose perma-jug, so that is just horrible. but I was still able to climb up the galvanical hatch and kill a bunch of zombies. And then one of these zombies ended up dropping an insta-kill, which is just absolutely perfect for this challenge. All I needed to do was drop down and be able to pick it up. Unfortunately, as soon as I dropped down and started killing, I got double swiped because it wouldn't let me drop down for a second, so a bunch more were able to run up and kill me. Still beat my old PB by 4 rounds, and was pretty happy with that, because I checked ZWR after, and I think this is actually like a tie for 8th place on there, so I'll take that. I'm not going to submit it, but it's a good round anyway. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.